this fighter is trying to figure out how to get the fight to the ground at all costs to use his beautiful guard-cutting ability. Cuts it as well as anybody in this division, and it's not just the technique, it's the athleticism that allows him to be so successful and get that advantageous position on the ground. A lot of guys just haven't seen seamless transitions like the ones brought to the table by this young man. We'll see if this fight goes to the canvas, if he has the advantage we expect him to have. So as this young fighter makes the walk, you gotta think he's thinking strategically about how to get this fight to the ground to set up his guard passing abilities. Great technique, plus athlete as well, and really a guy who cuts the guard with the best of them to set up a dominant position on the ground. I think a lot of opponents are sort of freaked out by just how quickly this guy transitions between positions on the ground. No doubt his opponent has prepared. Sometimes you just can't simulate an athlete like this in training.
This guy has thunderous kicking power, amongst the scariest kickers in the world of mixed martial arts, and his opponent has to be keenly aware of that danger.
All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. 4 years the difference in age between these two fighters, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavin. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Air Canada Centre in Toronto, Canada, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Jimmy El Terror Rivera! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, Vicious.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
They touch him up and we are underway.
You ready? You ready?
While these Canadian fans known for arriving early and leaving late, they the building tonight as we get underway here at Air Canada Centre in Toronto, Ontario. And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Rivera.
Oh, tagged him. Good knee to the body. Oh, jumping knee. Oh. Oh, that head kick landed.
Finds a home for that left hook. Oh, big left.
He's hard up. He's trying to hang on.
Big knee.
Nice knee.
Back to the feet.
Good defense there.
Oh, slipped that left hand well, Joe.
Flying knee.
Big
Huge
elbow
elbow to the head. Oh, this could be it. Oh, big knee. He's hurt.
Back to the feet.
Oh, and he eats a shot. Oh, beautiful hook.
Well, his opponent's got the read now, Joe, as he lands the punch to the head. He's got to change up his striking pattern and the tempo, or he's going to continue to be vulnerable to that counter.
Caught him with a punch.
Body kick now by Rivera. Misses with the right hand.
Oh, big kick.
Knee to the body.
Body kick, look at that. Oh, big knee. Can he hang on? Oh, what a leg kick.
The left hook hits home. How about that shin?
Oh. Back to his feet again. Amazing. Oh, he caught him out.
He's gotten hurt here. Big knee to the body. Oh! Whoa!
Oh, he hurt him. He hurt him bad. Huge knockout victory.
Well, Joe, you knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight.
Great angle here. Boom! And then he's out.
We get the official So, Joe, as this fighter makes his way to the octagon, we have to start with the kicking technique. It's excellent. Doesn't telegraph anything. Gets his foot to the target as quickly as any fighter on this UFC roster. More often than not, guys don't even see it coming. He attacks that lead leg beautifully. Opponent certainly is wary of those lightning-fast kicks coming in here tonight.
This guy has tremendous ground technique, and his ability to pass guard and get to a dominant position is elite.
All right, so here is this defensively gifted fighter, and certainly has some offense as well, but more often than not, that offense is set up by his sound defense. He uses movement beautifully, uses his defense to create offensive angles. This guy can stick and move with the best of the man, and even when you think you have him in a bad position, more often than not, swivels that head off of the center line and counters you right in the jaw. So an outstanding defensive striker, very good counterattacks, and a very interesting matchup in front of him tonight.
This guy has insanely fast kicking technique. If you are within kicking range, you are in a world of trouble.
And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. 4 years apart, with some differences in height and a similar reach. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Levine. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the waiting for. Live from the Air Canada Centre in Toronto, Canada, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Jimmy Altera Rivera! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, Vicious!
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
You ready? You ready?
And we are underway right here at Air Canada Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
He got lit up.
Rivera gets absolutely punished by that head kick. Punishing kick there. Oh, he connects there. Oh, big knee! He's got him hurt here.
Nice leg kick.
Oh, huge right hand! Big body shot.
Body. Nice.
Oh!
He hurt him. Body kick, look at that.
He's got him hurt here.
Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Big straight punch.
Lands a good combination.
Oh, he's hurt. High kick. He hurt him.
Oh!
Caught that one on the forearm.
He is all about that left kick to the body. How about that shin? Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block.
Kick to the body. He's hurt. He is in big trouble here. He's wincing in pain. Hard hook.
Oh! So in some trouble here, holds on.
Oh, he's tagging him.
He's got him hurt here. Oh, he might be out.
Man.
Another knockdown! Wow! That'll do it!
Landed a hard kick for the knockout.
Well, that was a no-doubter, Joe, and he's made a career of knocking guys out with kicks, but that one right there might have just been the best yet. Caught the opponent flush, full force, outstanding extension with the leg, and really once he connected with the target, you knew the end of the fight was coming, and immediately his opponent goes to the canvas. A major, major result here in this division tonight.
And here we see it again. Boom.
And there he is.